Hi everyone, come along to Draton Welding at open day. Let's go inside, see what they got. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello mate, how are you? Yeah.
Like a normal traditional fitness plant, you can basically turn the handle to get extra leverage. Yeah, to get extra leverage. So it works basically as a Tommy bar.
He's a mega truck. Penetration on that. I mean, I get more penetration.
Do this so you can't hear, you know. I can play the music through it for you.
You playing music through your speaker?
That's where it was coming from.
Your arm in.
You ready? Yeah. Can do that one, or basically then this is a different track. Alright, when I can weld with it, yeah.
TIG welder. Yeah. It's got some cool features on it, which makes it quite easy to use. It's amazing when you use the interface there, it's literally yeah,
Pressed all this thing. This will start it, okay? So you would keep a gap, and you only start to put this wire in when you can see a pool and you see a mirror image there of what's there, okay? So then we can start to add the wire. Now where's your screen? You put your screen on and watch. Are you watching? Right, okay. You see, I've got a little gap there, there's the pool. Okay? You use my on the card. Until you're ready, don't press that. You hold it about 4mm above, then you would press that, and then when you see this mirror image, you'll start to be able to add that. That's it. Now. Right, you can roll that now down there. Then you get the ripples in it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it simulates TIG weld.
Yeah. Which weld is this? Of course it is, isn't it?
Not bad for office hands.
Is this pulse as well?
Yeah. So that's running 10 metres. Aluminium.
10 metres.
From the torch is 10 metres long.
Oh right, Jesus.
So it's wrapped around all the way.
Any reason? Just to show you can.
Basically, the main reason why it's for is like you see if you're working on a big, a lot of aluminium tankers, big aluminium bodies, you don't want to be looking at full weld set in there. So about 10 metres there, you can get the fuck of the aluminium tankers. And obviously the hardest thing with aluminium is how you run it, get it set up and run away. It's so soft. You got to do you were doing little circles when you were doing it there. I watched you.
Yeah.
It's that forward, back.
Yeah.
Gives you the ripple effect. Upside down.
What thicknesses can you go down? I didn't even know. 2 mil.
That's a 2 mil wire.
To be honest, now that I look how it pressed all that, there's
You've gone much slower. going to say is, you had a go.
I'll have a word with Pete. Wait.
Yeah. Well, try out Draton and do a YouTube video.
Yeah. So the system I've got set up today is the Max Photonic system, right? We're a German company, manufacture laser sources. They've made their own laser welder. It is state of the art. They do 4 different powers, so they do an 800 watt, a 1.2 kilowatt, 1.5 and a 2 kilowatt. Lowest is about 3.5 mil stainless steel, carbon steel, about 2.5 mil aluminium will do. The 2 kilowatt, which will be the last one, actually we have 1.5. 2 kilowatt will do you about 8, 9 steels, alright, about 6 mil aluminium. It utilises a mid-wire feed unit, so it's just standard. You put a 15 kilo spool in there, with 1.8 wire up to 1.6 wire. And it runs it through the line on the outside of the tunnel, right? The laser source sends the light through fibre optic cables. Have you got a laser cutter?
Yeah.
Same thing, exactly the same thing. The only difference is there's a mirror in the back of it to direct it output. So where you've got your colonnade lens, your focus lens, and then your detector lenses, it's the same setup. There's a mirror in there, alright? Using nitrogen gas as well for purging, for shielding, and then we also use it for purging, less clean ones, we weld over that. The weld, stainless steel, aluminium, carbon steel, Zintek, galvanised, brass, titanium. Got a good range on it. Use nitrogen for everything, and then titanium with direct gas. The unit's got like a synergic interface on it, so we can select material type, material thickness, wire size, and the joint type as well. It's going to spit out the set parameters for you, same as like a synergic mix set would do, you know. Then we have our main parameters here, which are the width of the weld, which we can go up to 4 mil. There's some little sample pieces there. They are small welds. That one was done with a single wire feed. I believe that's about 2.5 mil. This one here was done with a dual wire feed. So we're running 2 wires side by side. That was run on this machine with 2 1.2 wires. Obviously you can see the size of the welds significantly bigger. If we use the 2 kilowatt version, we can run 2 1.6 wires, get an even bigger weld out of that. It's good for heavier industry when they need that full thickness, the leg length. What have you. Penetration is still very, very good on laser. Laser power is just set as a percentage of the overall power of the machine, so 1.5 kilowatt, 50%, you're at 7. And frequency. It's called wobble width and wobble frequency because, I'll show you, I set this down to 1 hertz. If you have a little look on here, snip that wire out of the way. Have a little look on here. See how it's wobbling back and forward? That's basically what it's doing. Now if I set that to 60 hertz, oh, I can't see, yeah, 60 hertz, it just appears as a line. Human eye can't obviously detect that moving at 60 hertz, so you just see it as a line. Change this back down to 1.2 mil. Obviously narrows that width as well, so that's the width of the beam. Alright. Our other final parameter, main parameter we're changing, is wire feed speed. So set it around between 5 and 15 mil, depending on the wire size, how quick we want to run it, how little distortion we want, little heat input we want, so on. We can vary that. I've got a 0.8 wire in at the moment, so I'm running it a little bit faster and with a little less power. Test my gas. All laser welding has to be done in a booth. So obviously we're using the van as our booth. If you were to do it in a workshop, you can buy one, such as this one up here, made by Kairos. You could use a shipping container, you could put 2 walls into a corner of a room, use that as the boot. As long as it has an interlock on it, there's no light gaps, so you can't use curtains and what have you. It needs to have some sort of CCTV system or a window to make sure whoever's inside is safe, and obviously have a key and all that. Don't need a roof on it unless you can see in the top you've got a mesh floor or stairs or something like that going past it. Right, would you like to see a bit of welding? You want to jump in the back? Got a little viewing area, that should be able to see through the back there as well when I'm welding. Right, set that down to about 40%. We'll have a little go with this. I'm just going to put 2 pieces together, have a go, see what the settings are like. Hopefully it comes out nice and clean. If it doesn't, we'll mess around with the settings and get it running clean. Oh. So with this torch on the Max Photonics, we've got a wire feed on and off the switch there, so we can tack without wire. Or we can run it with wire. So I'm going to tack it without wire. Make sure the laser is activated, which it is. Get my gloves on. So it's as simple as, get your gloves stuck to it. It's as simple as, stick them together, fire away, tack, fire away, tack. I'm going to put the extraction on now. Ready to go? Blink and you'll miss it. There's side one. And number 2. Now, I can put my hand on that and pick that up. That's still cold to the touch up to there. And look how neat that weld is. And you get a good penetration through the back as well. Minimal distortion on there as well. Both welds look exactly the same. Yeah.
Really good.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is the future. It is absolutely the future. The fact I can get that same quality beads on aluminium, I can get the same quality beads on carbon steel. Obviously the colour's going to vary because it's different materials, but you're going to get the same leg length, the same throat thickness, the same consistency all the way along. As long as them settings are the same, you're going to get the same weld.
Yeah.
Alright. Happy days. So all we do is, it's a different liner. So instead of this liner for the single, we'll have one plugged in here.
Yep.
We have another wire feed unit. That one's plugged into there. As you can see, it runs the wires side by side. So it runs 2 wires side by side.
Yep.
So we can run 2 1.2s, 2 1.6s.
Yep.
It's pointless running 2 1mm. So we do the thicker wire. We have a little adapter that goes on the torch. So it's a 5-minute changeover basically.
Yeah.
You're setting up for the dual wire feed. So you'll all use them screws. So that, oh god, of course. That basically, we replace that barrel with this one here, which is bigger. Obviously, you get the 2 wires running through there. We also have this that slides over the top there and sits on there. That's what's holding your dual wire feeder in. So you see, it's exactly the same setup. It's just for a dual. Like I say, it takes about 5 minutes to take that off, plonk this one on. If you had 2 in the workshop, all you'd do is, if you didn't want to use the dual wire feed, you just unplug it, put that one on, and then when you're ready to use it again, plug it back in.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So, dead straightforward, and you get very good results. It's not made for structural yet. We're not going to get the standards passed at the moment. I can see that changing in the next couple of years. It's taking off massively, laser. So, but it's not just for thin sheet metal anymore,
like it used to be.
It used to be. Yeah, even going back a year. we're getting more familiar with the settings now, how to use the machine correctly, plus the introduction of the dual wire feed system.
Yeah.
It's just a game changer. More powerful unit, 2 kilowatt. Fantastic. So we can do that heavier stuff now. We can do the real thin stuff. I've gone down to 0.4 stainless steel, doing seam welds on barrels on stainless steel, but it's an absolute treat. You can weld without wire as well if you wanted to. We have these tips here.
Yep.
Weld without wire, run outside corners. Comes down to the skill of the user then though, because we are now running at our own speed, our own pace.
Yeah.
You can get good with it. I'm not the best. I rely on the wire too much, but you know what, you get the same weld every time with a wire, so why not? Yeah.
So, Site Hero from Rotor Broach. 1/2 inch adapter, 1/2 inch impact wrench. Should have took my gloves off first, but on that goes. Turns your impact wrench into a metalworking tool where you can start new holes, expand holes, realign holes and tap threads. So, little dip in the paste and in that goes, cold to the touch due to the PVD coating that's on the tools. Move into here to tap a thread. Thread tap. See how clean it is. The spiral point pushes all the swarf through and drags the tool through. Then expand the hole even more.
Right, you do it in the spider band. That's what you're just saying. Yeah, 15.
So you've got 13 or 15 rubber on it.
Okay.
Touch on what football, mate.
I'll get you an impact, mate. So what can I say, guys? Brilliant open day at Draton Welding. Cracking deals going on in there. Brilliant demonstration from Megatronic. Really impressive stuff. We've got to go with the new Pulse Mig. I think we'll be placing an order very soon. Cheers, Drayton. Well done.